Okay, so we are on day 7 of the 49ers training camp. So let's see what Grant Cohn's got to say about that. So, we're good and not so good from day 7 of the 49ers training camp. Debo's not in football shape. Bizarre, because yesterday he was. Samuel finished practice with 0 catches while playing with the first string offence. This is Grant Cohn 53 minutes ago, alright? So they're not so good. They're good and not so good from day 7, so here we go. Santa Clara, here's who stood out on day 7 of 49ers training camp. Keep in mind, the 49ers have tomorrow off. So today's practice was light. The players did not wear pads. George Kittle, Nick Bosa and Dre Greenlaw have a day off. Okay. For good, wide receiver, Brandon Ayuk. He was the best player on the field. No one could cover him. During one-on-ones, Ayuk beat Ward twice to inside of the touchdowns and then beat Jamie Ward and made him spin the wrong direction. During 11-on-11s, Ayuk caught a 20-yard pass over Ambry Thomas, more and below, plus 2 touchdown catches in the red zone, 1 over Ward and 1 over Holman. Ayuk isn't extremely fast or explosive, but he's an excellent route runner. He's strong, he's tough, he has long arms, and he's sure, very handed. So Ayuk isn't the best athlete on the offense. That's Deebo Samuel, more and below, but Ayuk does appear to be the best wide receiver on the team. Number 2, running back, Ty Davis-Price. Exploded around the left end for a 10-yard gain during 11-on-11s. Davis-Price is the fastest running back on the team and the only player other than Deebo Samuel who can get to the edge on running plays. Number 3, safety, Travis Moore. Started at safety next to Jamie Ward for the first time of his off-season. Moore is coming off an Achilles tear, but he's still much more athlete than Talanga Hufanga, who started at safety in the first 6 practices of camp. Number 4, cornerback, Lenore. So today tipped pass and returned it for a touchdown during 11-on-11s. Then in one-on-ones, he beat rookie wide receiver Danny Gray, more on him below. Number 5, defensive tackle, Javon Kinlaw. Practiced for the second day in a row and rarely come off the field for the first string of defence, which is an excellent sign that he seems healthy. It will be interesting to see if the 49ers let him and or Mike McGlinchey practice one-on-one pass rush drills during camp. Okay. Tight end Tanner Hudson caught a 40-yard pass downfield over McCary Ball. Hudson looks like Randy Moss on that play. He has been the 49ers' most effective tight end other than George Kittle in camp. Number 7, safety, Leon O'Neal Jr. slapped the ball out of Hudson's hand, forced a fumble that made the 40-yard catch downfield. Okay, so that's really good. But not so good. Trey Lance is on the not so good again. Completed just 3 of 9 passes attempts, which is never good. To be fair, 2 of these passes were dropped, including one that should have been a beautiful touchdown pass to Deebo Samuel. The other 3 deep passes Lance threw were off, as if he and the intended receiver had a miscommunication. But in the red zone, Lance was money. First, he rolled right and threw a touchdown pass to diving Ayuk. Then a few plays later, Lance fired a quick pass in the left flat to running back Hasty, who outrun Bookman to the pylon for the score. So Lance's practice wasn't bad, but it certainly wasn't great. It probably would benefit if the 49ers ever could get Ayuk, Kittle and Samuel on the field at the same time. Okie dokie. Number 2, wide receiver, Deebo Samuel, let a perfect deep pass drop through his hands in the red zone. Samuel was running a fade against Emmanuel Mosley, who had terrific coverage, but the pass was perfect, and Samuel just dropped it. He finished practice with 0 catches while playing with the first string offence. Clearly, he isn't quite in football shape yet. Flipping hell. And we paid him all that money. What's going on? Wide receiver, Danny Gray, won no reps during one-on-one drills in the red zone, which is concerning because he didn't face any starters. Plus, wide receivers have the advantage during this drill. I doubt we'll see Gray beat quality man-to-man coverage in the NFL. The 49ers will have to find ways to see him open. Okie dokie. Number 4, wide receiver, Janon Jennings, dropped an inconsistent touchdown pass in the in the end zone during one-on-ones, and let Ambry Thomas wrestle the ball off his hands for an interception in the same drill. Jennings caught a whopping 0 passes during the team drills for the past 3 practices. Maybe he's lost his focus. Number 5, cornerback Ambry Thomas. He intercepted a pass during one-on-ones, but also gave his daily 20-yard catch during 11-on-11s. Thomas probably should stop giving up 20-yard catches. Wow. That's on that day. So, Ambry Thomas keeps getting on the not-so-good, and now TRRS, I think, is evened out on the not-so-good. Yet again, still early to tell. You know, we've got a pre-season game up against the Packers. You know, my prediction for the 3 is we'll probably lose 2, maybe win 1 at this moment, like the way that he keeps sounding, but we don't know. Early days, we don't know. Guys, leave a comment. Tell me what you think, good or bad, of any of them. You give us a comment, and I'll read up on it. Guys, thank you very much as well for the 473 subscribers. Really full time. I appreciate you guys subscribing. If you're new, subscribe. I've got more 49ers news and NFL news along the week as well. So, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.